my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you guys are so very welcome. Some of you might know, some of you might not, but I am having the first ever meet and greet here in London, and I am so very excited. It will be the 16th of April, yep, and I am collaborating with OPV Beauty. Our sponsor is JUVIAS Place. I collaborated with JUVIAS Place twice. Beautiful collection, sold out in a matter of weeks. I'm so grateful that they are on board. You're gonna have a fabulous day of cake, food, snacks, drinks, champagne, goodie bags from the brands. You're gonna live for it. We're gonna sit, we're gonna talk, we're gonna have sister to sister. You're gonna have so much fun, and I am so excited to meet you guys. So that is that. Get your tickets because we're almost sold out. There will come a time where I won't be talking about the meet and greet anymore because we'll be sold out in London. And then we start to plan to see the rest of you guys all over. I've stopped mentioning cities and countries because so many of you are like, you won't come to Canada. Will you come to the Caribbean? You're going to come to New York, to LA, to Oslo. Of course, but I can't mention all the countries. I can't. So I've stopped. All I know is that I'll be seeing you guys sooner than later. So let us get to the subject at hand, my darlings. Selena Gomez is the most followed female on Instagram as of a couple of days ago. I think she has like 400 million. We have Kylie Jenner, we have Hailey Bieber, and I guess we could say Kendall. You know, that age group. They're very young. They're the it girls out there, and they have superpower following. As we all know, Justin Bieber used to date Selena Gomez, and now Hailey Bieber is his wife. And while I think that they are okay with it, the fans are not, for whatever reason. Selena Gomez made a comment about how gorgeous, I think it was Bella Hadid was, or how much she wanted to look like Bella Hadid or something like that. You know, and people were saying, oh, you know, her insecurity, her this, her that. Anyway, moving forward, Selena Gomez went on to, you know, do her face, you know, her eyes. Oh my God, look at what I've done. This kind of mistake with her brow. I think it was her brow. And I can completely understand because their followers are so dedicated. They're like cult followers. I tell you, it's the same thing with Beyonce. She's got like some serious cult followers. Cardi B has got some serious cult followers. Megan Thee Stallion, they call themselves horses. They got some serious cult followers. And they like to interpret everything. So here comes Kylie Jenner, and she put out a statement, comment or whatever about the brow. It sounded like shade towards Selena. That was what the followers assumed. For me, I don't care, they're kids. You know, how old are they? 20 something, please. So from there, it really became a big deal, a huge deal, to the point that Kylie Jenner started losing followers. I think like 1 million or something. Lost like 1 million followers. And they started coming towards Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez said, you know what? I'm too old for this. I'm 30. Let me come off of social media. And it was in her absence that she grew the followers. I wanted to say that I think where I want to come from is the followers. Because of very recently, Hailey Bieber behind the scenes sent a message out to Selena to say that she's getting death threats. And you can imagine that's frightening. That is frightening because you really don't know who is out there and what they can do. People are crazy. I wanted to talk about supporting your celebrity favorites. It shouldn't get out of hand. And you have to realize these celebrities are people. They're human beings. They're very fragile. And as much as they love you, sometimes they don't want you up in there making things worse. Reading into things that's not there. Because you cause havoc. And somebody who is not mentally stable will go ahead and do something that we will all regret. Because that's how it starts. That's how it starts to simmer. How you can be hardcore about somebody else's life. Because a lot of what we see on Instagram, myself included, we showcase our best selves, one. We showcase our talents, and we showcase what we want to share, filtered and spaced out. I don't share everything. I have to have something for myself. And I have family members and friends that don't want to be part of this world. Number one, Ula. He doesn't. He understands my passion, my love, my talent, my gift. So he supports. But he doesn't want to be part of this world. And so you put them in a position where they have to think of everybody else on top of the pressure that they are getting. Why are you interpreting what Kylie is saying? Why are you unfollowing her because you think she's giving shade here, she's giving shade there? Sometimes it's really coincidence. In the same token as where you can see somebody wear the same dress, you can see somebody do the same thing. I have seen brands where they have come out with very similar palettes and it was coincidental. Great minds think alike. How many millions in this world? Sometimes we think alike. Sometimes we don't even see anything. The other day, Christina came to my house. I was so cocksure that she had read the email I sent her in the morning saying, Christina, if you can just pass by, please, I want to tell you something. Christina didn't read it. She was running around doing errands and decided just to, on a whim, pass by. And we both started laughing because you could see the message that I had sent her. It had not been read. Things happen like that. These girls are young. They're like you. They're just out there trying to do their thing. And they're going to make mistakes like you guys make mistakes in your own world. I think there's just too much emphasis on everything they say, everything they do. Oh, you know what? Hailey and Kylie are throwing shade towards Selena. They're bullying her. They're this, that, and the other. And I already know that some of you in the comments will say, no, Fumi, you don't know the whole story. This is what happened, blah, 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 blah. Were you there? Did you sit down with Selena, Kylie, and Hailey and say, oh my God, this is what happened? And you know, Gigi Hadid was there, Bella Hadid was there. All of us were talking, blah. Were you there? This is hearsay. In the court of law, it would be thrown out because somebody said. It's like Chinese whispers. We don't know. And I don't really care. I really don't. All I'm saying is that as fans, as followers, as supporters, do that. Support your talent. Support the celebs. But don't create havoc because it panics them. And for Hailey to come and say, I'm getting death threats, over what? It's so silly. Over what? Over what? That she said something, or that is it because she is married to Justin Bieber and some of the fans of Selena's cannot just accept that, you know what, Justin wasn't meant for Selena. How about that? Just most probably Selena dodged the bullet. Just most probably that Hailey and Justin are better fit. It doesn't mean that Selena won't find her king, her prince, won't wear her crown. It doesn't mean that. It just means they broke up. That's it. And they've moved on with their lives. We have to accept their lives as they are accepting their lives. That's all that I'm trying to say here, because I have young, teenager. Yes, I have young teenage daughters, you guys. The youngest is 12. I met her mother last year. I looked at her like this. She's so cute, so adorable. And it's a different time and it's a different pressure for you guys. You have TikTok, you have Instagram, you have all of these images, you know, that you're supposed to look like and so on and so forth. When I was 14, 15, oh my God, I was a girl's guide. We didn't lock our doors. We played outside on our rollerblades. We went swimming. We had art class, of which I was first in art. Yes. That was what we did. You were 14, 15. You bought lip gloss, clear lip gloss. You bought eyeshadow that you couldn't put on your eyelids, you know. It was a different world. These 14-year-old girls look 25 and talk like they're 36. It's a lot. But enjoy your childhood. You guys are so young for such a short time. You're young for a very short time. And then you get into adulthood. And adulthood gets to adulting. And you will go back. And you will look back fondly on your memories. And you will realize how young and naive and silly and funny and how unimportant things were then. And I want you to really enjoy your childhood at a time where you don't have to pay bills, where you're not responsible for somebody else, for children, you're not married, all of your friends are alive, all of your aunties are alive, your mom and dad are alive, your life is young, and your opportunities, anything and everything that you can be, really and truly, you can be. Don't look to their lives and let that become yours. And you're so consumed that some of you start to write hate comments. It's not nice. And girls can be very vindictive, can be very vicious. We've got the boys out there too, but majority are girls, you know. We got those big fans that we live and we love. When I was younger, I loved Janet Jackson. I get it. I loved Janet Jackson. I loved Whitney Houston. She was the most beautiful person in the world to me, you know. So I get it. Have your celebrities. Be a fan. Be a supporter. Love them so much. Go out and support them and buy their tickets and see them in concerts and buy their merch and buy their makeup and all of that. But know that they're just like you. That they really are just like you. And celebrity is tough. I'm getting a little sneaky part of it. And it is tough. I find myself, I have to be on the lookout all the time. It's a lot. I didn't know. I really didn't know. And I'm not even at 1 million yet. These girls have 300-400 million followers. They can't walk out that door without somebody recognizing them. That is a lot to take. That is a hell of a lot. And I want to tell you, behind the scenes, it's very overwhelming that you have to watch every single thing you say. I do it here too. Once I finish and I'm editing, I have to make sure that it is politically correct, that I don't offend anybody, race, gender, culture, religion, that I'm on top of a lot of stuff, and still I make mistakes because you guys correct me in the comments. Fumi, that's not her name. This is her name. No, that is not correct. This, that, and just the other day, I was talking about how a woman was expecting a child from her best friend's husband. Yes. And I thought it was a Nigerian show. I thought. And it wasn't. And you corrected me. Fumi, no, that's a Ghanaian show. That's a Ghanaian show. And I have to take it in and say, you know what, guys, I'm so sorry. I really am sorry. I just assumed. These girls get no break. They can't assume. They can't make mistakes. That's why they have publicists. That's why they have managers. That's why they have people for damage control. But they're human beings. They are human beings. Hailey, how old are these girls? 20. They don't even know who they are. And you want them to be flawlessly perfect 24 hours of the day, all day. That you can't even do it. It's unfair to expect it from them. That's all that I wanted to say. That is getting out of hand. And Hailey reaches out to Selena and says, Selena, help me, I'm getting death threats. And they talk behind the scenes. It's happened. Let me tell you something. When Ula and I were expecting Adrian, my ex-boyfriend took us out for dinner. And I am very good friends with his wife. It didn't work out. But we are friends. We can be civil. We can move on. You think Hailey and Selena can't move on? They can move on. Because there are other opportunities and blessings for everybody, including you. Don't put that kind of pressure on anybody. It's not fair. It is really not fair. All right, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you guys sooner than later. All of my love, darlings. Do we live? Do we love? I just thought, a little shing ding, put a little wig on. Why not? All my love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.